I remember being on the podium and getting the medal, and I just remember like this sigh and this just like, whew. It's just this feeling that it was all worth it, and that it was this accumulation of all of this pain, all of these obstacles you've gone through, sacrifices you've made. But then it starts to kind of get where you start to mentally, your identity starts to kind of falter with it. And, you know, everywhere I went, it was Olympic bronze medalist Stephanie Labbé. And you start to identify with it like that's who you are. And I think it takes you away from looking at the medal and seeing the entire journey and remembering everything that went into it. You're identified by that one moment. And so I think that that was a big struggle for me, that I am not that medal. It's definitely a part of me, but it's not everything about me, and there's so much more to me than that one medal.
That identity crisis, coupled with a newfound lack of playing time on her professional team, sent Stephanie deeper into the depression she fought against.
I think that for me it was going from this extreme high to this extreme low, and it's just this feeling of a weight. And you don't always know that the weight is on you, but you wake up in the morning and you just don't have this excitement to take on the day. It's so easy as an athlete, I can say, you know, it's when I'm on the field, I want to feel happy and free, but in everyday life, it's like you just feel this burden, and when you don't feel like yourself, it's so hard to carry on. And it's just like, you just don't feel like yourself. I'm a very social person, and I love connecting with people, and when you're in those spaces and people are asking me, do you want to go out for dinner? Do you want to go out and do these social things? And when you don't feel the energy to do that, it's really difficult, because you know that that's who you are.
Stephanie outwardly searched for a way to manage her sadness. Then she looked inside and found her answer in yoga.
I just got to this point where I didn't want anyone else to be able to affect how I felt about myself. And I had stopped worrying about what others thought of me. I had stopped worrying about what the coaches were thinking. I had stopped worrying about playing time. And I just felt that I was exhausting my energy to all these external resources instead of like doing things to give myself energy. And yoga's really trained me to be present and to be in the moment. When I come into the yoga studio, it's me making a decision to take time for myself and to do something for myself. As much as I go to the gym or I go on the soccer field to train my body, I need to train my mind as well. And that's where I use yoga and meditation, is to really train my brain.
Stephanie has found clarity in the ebbs and flows of her journey by understanding and embracing them.
I'm not fully in my best self, but I'm where I'm supposed to be. And I'm very confident in that, and I'm able to be happy with that and not punish myself or identify myself with the negative times, but really just identify myself with who I am, and really be proud to be Stephanie Labbé and be who I am on this day.
It's time to kick. Kick that ball 130 miles per hour. Kick up a sprint every 90 seconds. Kick that heart rate up 167 beats per minute and go 45 minutes straight, no timeouts.